Well, we've got one.
What's going on, guys? Mike here with Chit Chat Gaming. So yes, what I want to do here today is kind of do something a little different. I want to start doing some videos where I talk about the launch of certain consoles and stuff that I was lucky to be a part of. I want to go ahead and start off with the Nintendo Wii because it's one of the ones, other than the Wii U and the actual Switch, and of course the PS2. There's so many of them. It's one of the ones that really resonates in my head all the time because it was an interesting story, very, very interesting story, and something I just won't ever forget. And I want to kind of discuss it right now. So, as you just saw in 2005, Nintendo, first, basically showed off and announced the Nintendo Revolution, which we all thought it was going to be called. And we were all hyped for it. We didn't know exactly what it was going to be. We just knew it was going to be a brand new console, other than the GameCube, of course, which I was a huge fan of and still a huge fan of. I was ready for something different here. And like I mentioned, we were talking about the Nintendo Revolution. Well, in 2006, Nintendo released Nintendo Wii, specifically in November of 2006. And I, for one, was absolutely excited. I remember the lead up to it and everything. I was really, really interested to see exactly how this was going to work. I figured out, once they talked about the motion controls at E3 and everything else that was going to be involved with the Nintendo Wii, I was a little skeptical at first, of course. So I was like, I just want a console that has a controller. That is just, something like the GameCube, something like the Super Nintendo, something like PlayStation, etc. I want something that is just a freaking gaming console. I don't need no gimmicks or nothing along those lines. Well, that's something Nintendo has always been a part of and has always done, pretty much ever since then. And I was kind of, like I said, a little skeptical about it. I didn't like how the Wii remote looked, and I was kind of curious how the nunchuck and how everything would play, utilizing those. And the time came, though, the launch date, like I mentioned, November, I want to say it was November 18th. Of 2006, and again, I was absolutely excited. I did not have one pre-ordered. I'm one of the ones that I don't normally pre-order consoles. Why I don't do that? Because I like the whole entire. Well, look, things have changed a little differently now, and I may actually start, pre-ordering moving forward. But back in the day, though, it was all, just about the fun of going to be able to go to a store, whether it's a Best Buy, a Walmart, a GameStop, no matter where it may be. And wait outside in the line, do the whole midnight release, and be a part of that. You didn't have to pre-order back in the day. So I never pre-ordered them. So I didn't pre-order the Wii. But I remember, though, I was going on midnight, and I had to work late that night, and it was pushing towards 10 o'clock, I believe it was. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go at Walmart at 10 o'clock. It was cold out. I'm gonna line up outside, and I'm going to be a part of this thing here. So the minute I got off work, I literally took off my work vest. I was working retail at the time. And I actually went over across to Walmart. It was right across the street from where I worked. And I went over there and I got in line. And there was about, maybe 20 people waiting in line, which I was really, really surprised. But then again, it's 10 o'clock, November. It is cold here. So again, though, I show up there. I'm waiting outside in line. Time goes by, the line does get bigger. The line does get a lot longer here. Now, at that point, something around maybe 10:45, 11, somebody comes out, a Walmart employee comes out and basically says that, hey, we have X many consoles, which I remember off the top of my head how many it was. We had 20 consoles. So we have 20 consoles and we have more of the Zelda games. But either way, though, I was like, I'm 100% on board. Give it to me. Of course, the game, the Wii Sports comes packed in with it. I was like, we'll be good. Just go ahead and give me the console and give me Zelda. So I'm sitting there in line, and they start handing out these little tickets saying they have 20 of them. Well, I was number 20. So they get up there, I get a ticket, number 20. I start walking up, they start handing out the consoles. It was really weird how they did it. You went out front, and they took you back to the layaway department, one at a time. Obviously, this is way pre-pandemic, but they wanted to do it, in a way, an orderly fashion way. So they take each person back to layaway. So as you can tell, it took a while because they had to go back there, get the console, pay for it, and they come back out and you see the console in their hand, of course, and that gets you even more excited, right? So I'm sitting there. My turn to finally go up there. The lady walks me back to layaway. I get back there and I have my ticket. I put it up there, and she's like, "All right, and I go back to layaway, and they're like, "All right, well, we're going to go ahead and we are going to go back and we are going to grab the Wii for you." So they come back out. They had the game's already up there, so they had the game at the counter. So they had the game. I got the game, and then they go back to get the Wii. She comes back out empty-handed. So I'm like, what's going on here? She's like, well, we miscounted. We have 19. We don't have 20. I was like, oh my God, literally my heart was freaking broken. I waited that long, first of all, about 2 hours. I know it's not, some people wait hours and hours and hours on end. It was freezing cold. I didn't camp out or anything. I got there, you know, I was supposedly number 20, sitting there, waited that long, got back there just to find out that they only had 19. And I remember I was pissed off. I didn't take it on the workers because I work in retail. I would never do that anyways. And anyways, I remember I did ask her though. I was like, you know, are you sure you're not just holding one back for somebody? Because these were really a high demand. And she's like, no, we only have 19. We thought we had 20. I was just thinking to myself, like, how do you miscount, I guess? But again, people do it, I guess. But again, how do you do it and then still bring people up back to get it? I don't know. I was really confused on it. So anyways, I ended up picking up the game. So I'm like, I'm going to get a Wii regardless here. So I ended up picking up the game, walked out, went home, searching everywhere. I finally ended up finding one in about 30 minutes away. I was going to go to that Walmart because it's a smaller Walmart. So I was going to go get there. I'll go pick it up from there. I got up there. Their accounts were off. Anyways, I didn't end up getting one at that point. So I did the next best thing. I went to eBay and I ended up picking them up from eBay. Now, luckily enough, I paid like $400 and some, $450 on eBay to get one. So it finally, you know, I finally got one on eBay. I paid a little bit more than what it was supposed to be worth. I can't remember exactly what the launch price was at the time, but I paid like $400 and some around that, I believe it was. Anyways, it came in. I was excited. I got home from work, and lo and behold, my aunt and my uncle have already opened it up. So it came in the mail, my name, everything else, and they went ahead and they opened it up and started playing it. So I didn't get even a chance to to be the first one to unbox it, to undo all the plastic, open the box, hook it up myself. Those are already up and they were playing Wii Sports. So again though, crazy situation, like I said, I was very, very disappointed with the whole Walmart thing, but I ended up getting one on eBay, and yes, I paid the scalper prices, which is a big no-no now, but either way, I ended up getting one. So here it is, guys, the Wii, the Wii here. So again, this is not the original one here. This is going to be one that we end up picking up. The original one I had actually ended up breaking, believe it or not. So this one here is one that we end up picking up. This one does not have the GameCube ports on it, but here it is, guys, the Wii in all of its glory, the little tiny machine that I really, really worked hard for, that I missed out on, but I ended up getting anyways. It was like a few days later, or maybe a week later. But again, though, the Wii I have lots of great memories with. Loads and loads of nights playing Mario Wii, or Super Mario Bros. Wii, playing Kirby Yarn as well too, which is a great game. So many other, Wii Sports on the holidays. My grandma and everybody would get together. We'd play Wii Bowling, Wii Tennis, just so much fun. Mainly Wii Bowling. We played the hell out of that thing. So, of course, you got the nunchuck in the actual Wii remote, which again was very, very odd to use for me at the time. So there's that. Now here's the baby that we used all the time. We fought over this thing. This was the classic controller, the Wii classic controller right here. So we fought over this all the time, playing games like COD and such. I mean, I played Modern Warfare 3 with this right here. So again, though, still crazy, isn't it? It's just so weird to understand, to look back and think about. We played COD and stuff, utilizing this thing. No like adaptive triggers, or nothing like that, or no haptic feedback, nothing along those lines at all. No vibration, nothing. It was just pretty much simple, and it was very, very just basic. We actually ended up using this for the Wii U as well too. We had a Wii U Pro controller, but you could use this on there as well to play, Black Ops 2. So again, though, guys, just want to kind of give you my story, my experience with the launch of the Wii. I have lots and lots of other stories I want to go ahead and talk about here, so we'll do that in a later video. Like I said, this will be a little series here. We'll go through it and just pick out different consoles I've had experience with and go through them and kind of give you my story here. So let me know down below if you have a certain story on the Wii, or how you got a Wii, or if you even got the Wii. Definitely let me know. As always, I'm interested to hear your side of the story, guys. So make sure you like the video here if you choose to. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on that bell notification to keep up to date with all things that is Chit Chat Gaming. And as always, guys, happy gaming.